What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing day. It's Tuesday, September 16th, and we got a big day coming tomorrow. Possible rate cuts coming, and later on this week, we got our first ever XRP ETF. We'll talk more about that, but listen up. Something big is brewing right now in crypto, and it's way bigger than anyone actually realizes. Everyone's busy staring at the Bitcoin chart. Are we going to go down to 90,000? Are we going to go back up? Is it over? But I'm telling you, the real setup, it is happening on the XRP chart. I'm seeing signals that remind me of the exact conditions before we saw that surge back in January. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about price action. Ripple's move behind the scenes are lining up perfectly with what I have been predicting for months. If you think the market is quiet right now, you're about to see why. It is the calm before the storm. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why XRP is positioned to shock the entire market once again. Welcome back to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. Folks, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. And if you're coming back for some more of that good info, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. It is the ultimate way and the freest way to support the channel. Past couple of videos, we didn't get a lot of thumbs up, and you can see they didn't do as well. Do me a favor, make it a priority to hit that thumbs up, and let's send this video absolutely viral. Now, without further ado, let's get into the prices. Bitcoin, $115,399. It's currently up about 0.5%. Ethereum coming in at 4,500. It's down about 0.75%, excuse me. And XRP, yeah, buddy, coming in at $3.02. I'm not going to lie, I like what I see here on it. It's up 1.36%. I think we're going to see it go up even higher here. We're going to get to the TA right after this with that spot ETF and throw in the rate cuts that could be getting announced tomorrow. Total cryptocurrency market cap back up to $4 trillion. Now, I put out this support and resistance chart. I tweeted about it yesterday. I said in simple terms, let me just kill it so we can read it. In simple terms, we broke it down. Look. XRP is ranging between 289 and 306. Whatever side breaks first is going to set the tone for the next leg. So currently your number 306. That's the magical number. 3 cents away. We break it. XRP will continue to push up. Now, guys on Earth tapped in. And he's like, look, we hold above $3 or thereabout. We're going to see a repeat of what happened in January. And he's telling you that the next liquidity point for XRP to take is sitting above $4, right around $4.20. So here's my take on this. Defend $3, finally crack above 306 with volume, and then we're going to see this thing take off. It's going to rip to the upside, and we can finally get into that $4 range, and we can put to rest the whole debate whether XRP's made a new all-time high or not. This is how XRP always moves, everyone. Quiet, chop, and then bang. And I'm going to show you why the technicals are already flashing green. So who knows about Bollinger Bands? I got them pulled up on the screen right here. Let's talk about one of my favorite volatility indicators here. The good old Bollinger Bands. If you're new to them, don't worry. They're simple, but they are very, very powerful. I want you to imagine them as guardrails around price. You see the upper band and the lower band, right, in the yellow lines. And both bands are wrapped around that 20-day moving average, which is that white line going through the middle of it. That middle band, that's your fair value. How much XRP should be worth, what the market thinks is a fair price. The upper band, it's the 2 standard deviations above, and the lower band is the 2 below. But here's the key. When your bands widen, volatility is exploded. You can see back July 15th how wide those bands were. Super volatile on the asset. So what are we seeing right now? Well, XRP sitting about $3.03. It's hugging. It is hugging the the 20-day moving average around $2.92. You got your upper band on this chart at $3.15 and your lower band at $2.69. The width of the bands here is around 15.5% of the mid price. That's not too wide. That's not too tight. That's healthy. That's balanced action. But here's the bullish part. Because when XRP consolidates near the mid band and then pushes above with volume, well, you want to know what history shows us? It shows us that we often trigger a multi-week run. The bands are primed, not too stretched, not dead flat, and that's the sweet spot before we get a directional breakout. So what the Bollinger Bands are showing us, break above 315 and it's freaking go time. We're going to have a parabolic move to the upside. That is what I am paying attention to. And then we get this out of Ripple. $25 million commitment in RLUSD. Love to see it in the stable, not XRP. Back to American small businesses and veteran career programs. This isn't just a feel-good headline, everyone. This is Ripple flexing regulatory clarity and planting this stablecoin into the real economy. Think about it. While most projects are scrambling just to stay listed, Ripple is actively integrating itself into US commerce in ways that makes regulators welcome them. This is how you build legitimacy. It's not a meme coin move. This is a chess move. You want to know why you should care? I'll tell you. Because every time Ripple aligns XRP and RLUSD with real-world utility, they tighten the feedback loop between fundamentals and price. And if you think Wall Street isn't watching this play, you're kidding yourself. They've been waiting for a project that can bridge crypto and traditional finance with zero friction. And Ripple just showed you that they are the project. And then the icing on the cake, well, it starts here. Dan Moorhead, Pantera Capital CEO. This was heard around the world. Ripple is going after SWIFT. Ripple is going to eat into SWIFT's dominance, folks. Listen to this clip.
We've had huge positions in Ethereum in the past. We used to be 100% Bitcoin. Something could come out tomorrow.
Is there anything out there, though, that's interesting to you? The reason I ask is I would hope that, Solana was created many years ago. Ethereum was created many years ago. Bitcoin was created many, many years ago.
Yeah.
I would like to think that technology and technologists have come up with better solutions since then.
Well, Solana could do, I think, 9 billion transactions a day, which is more than all capital markets combined. So
right.
It's not obviously need the next thing past Solana.
So you think it just doesn't matter?
Yeah, and there might be other use cases, like Ripple's going after SWIFT, Bitcoin's digital gold. There's several different major use cases, but Solana's very good at the performant blockchain.
You heard what Dan said here. I mean, we're talking about the global backbone of cross-border finance. And honestly, we knew this was coming. How do we know it was coming? Here's the article. Okay, let's scroll up here. We can see right here. Back in January, Ripple's senior vice president, Eric Van Miltenberg, said at the World Economic Forum that Ripple aims to be the modern alternative to SWIFT. Then Brad Garlinghouse, well, guess what? He doubled down. There you go. It's highlighted on the screen for you. He doubled down in June at XRP Ledger's Apex event, saying that the XRP Ledger could handle 14% of SWIFT's transaction volume within 5 years. Let that sink in. SWIFT does 5+ trillion a day. 14% of that running through Ripple's rails. It's not just bullish, everyone. It's game-changing. That's generational wealth bullish. So when I connect the dots, we got tight consolidation, boiler bands are squeezing, Ripple's deploying 25 million US programs, and now we have open talks of replacing SWIFT. It's not a matter of if, this is a matter of when. And I'll tell you this, anyone fading XRP at $3 while Ripple is openly gunning for the global settlement layer is sleepwalking into the biggest repricing of our lifetime. Let's wrap this all up. Technically, XRP is sitting in a coiled range with liquidity stacked higher. Boiler bands are showing us stability before the next expansion. Fundamentally, Ripple is weaving itself deeper into both US markets and global payments infrastructure, and the narrative? It's shifting from alternative remittance coin to the backbone that replaces SWIFT. That's not a trade. That is a once-in-a-generation positioning. So the choice is simple. You can wait until the headlines scream XRP explodes $4, $5, $6, $10. Or you can actually understand what's happening before the move and act accordingly. Either way, I'm going to be right here, calling it as I see it. And if you got value from this breakdown, make sure you smash that like button. Drop a comment with your price predictions and subscribe so you don't miss the next update, because trust me, things are heating up.